G'day, 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 my name is Slagfizz and I'm your local beta Minecrafter. We're here in my Overworld main base, and we're getting things ready for patch 1.0 now. So when I'm recording this, I believe that patch 1.9 is coming out tonight or tomorrow. It's currently Monday, but when I release this episode, it's on Friday, so it's sort of the time travel thing there. So what I have done already is some trial and error. With patch 1.9, it broke the way we could use glitching through glass for item elevators. Namely, what we were doing was using wooden fence posts and aligning water streams in a curve in such a way that would fire an item down left or right hand side of the post, and an item would glitch up and like through the glass and up to the starting storage system. So here in my base I use two of them. Hessaw's in a lot of trouble, but he's got like five or six elevators somewhere. So I'm not sure what he's going to do, but he said he's going to tear them out and do something. But I have two, and in fact I had three of them in this base. Two of them were centralized here. So what I did wind up doing was using a 2-year-old item elevator design by Doc M77 and JL2579. I'm going to put a link in the description for their item elevator, but their item elevator wasn't very big. And I sort of ran into a problem halfway through building this where the redstone signal strength just stopped right there, and I had all these items gathering up here. So my solution was just to install another clock, which is pretty cool. So it works well. So what happens is that the bottom one, which is all covered up by the thing, I might even grab some glass and open it up so I can look at it, just because it's nice. Actually, it's probably a good idea that we do that, because then that way if something goes wrong I can look at it without having to go in there. So it lifts up all the items through these droppers, which are all facing up, and the last one faces into that hopper. And if we go just here, we can see them flying past us a little bit. So they inject the items directly into this hopper. So all these hoppers are covered with furnaces now, and I pulled out a bunch of hoppers. I've sort of taken out some glass because it doesn't need to be there anymore. Have I got any stone on me? No, I don't. I was going to cover that up. I'll do that later. So yeah, that works. It's, you know, dirty because I don't have any. Haven't bothered to put iron box in, and I will do that actually, or make it match that, one of the two. But one other thing I thought I'd do while I'm here is quickly cover all these up, because if you've ever noticed me when I come into the base, and I don't do it often on camera because it lags like something fierce while it's loading. It has trouble loading this area here because all of these hoppers here are open, and I've talked about this quite a lot of times before, but if you've got open hoppers, and this will be the same for Pocket Edition too, it's gonna lag your world until it loads it. What they do is they're searching all the time for an item or anything above it that can be sucked into its belly. So you just come along and you cover it all up, and it should be on Mickey Mouse after that. We'll just chuck a torch in here for now, and one there. Yeah, so that's what happens. And just to make it look just a little bit better when you come into my base, I've just decided I covered that up. So with any luck indeed, that won't happen anymore. Yep, cool. We're doing good. So we got one more elevator to fix, and we will get that done very, very shortly. You can see the bottom one. You see that redstone dust down there? That's coming from a clock identical to the one up there. And I actually had to clear a little bit of lava. I forgot there was lava. I'd sort of found it by mistake coming down here. So anyway, nevertheless, we'll jump down here so I can talk a little bit more about what this is doing now. Gotta love Silk Touch. Help touch is great. So what happens now is we've got the farm off in that direction, and we've got 2 iron farms, and they focus their stuff and things into here, and they push it along the water streams, and it goes to that hopper, and the hopper does its thing, which is all magical and rainbows. Put that back. So that's cool. And the same over here. We've got the fish furnace. We've got the iron farms, and I think that's all that comes along here. It's not a great deal. I'm tempted, actually, very tempted to change the way I sort things in this space. I might actually put some droppers, focus them into here, and sort it out that way, maybe. I don't know, that's a thought for later. It's nothing I'm going to do now because we're busy with the nether base, but I wanted to make sure that this base was all up to scratch for when 1.9 hits, because I can't afford really to lose this base from functioning, because this base, if it stops working, is bad news for me. It's bad news because we won't be able to make any more of these blocks anymore. But there's nothing to watch back here anymore. I might just sort of cover this up. I don't need to see it. There's nothing interesting to see. I sort of had that... Ooh, lag. We just sort of had that covered up, open, because you could stand here and watch the items come through, and sometimes you could just quickly run around here and just check that it was still working. But the bonus to having this system though now is that we've effectively have eliminated the loss of items that would sometimes not get through, and you could get a lot banking up at the wooden post because they just sort of, for one reason or another, an item didn't slip through, and then every other item type of that kind will bank up there, and yeah, it was messy. So anyway, so the efficiency is great. The beautiful thing about this one is generally whatever goes in will always come up. Every once in a while you might get 1 or 2 items stuck up there, but no big deal. As soon as the bottom droppers fire, the rest all go up in a big chain, so they sort of, because of the redstone snake here, if one fires, we'll close that because I can hear a slime. So if one fires, they all fire because they all light up in turn. The clock sort of sends a tick, and you can sort of see it going. Another one coming. There we go. You can just sort of see flash. They all have a crack, so it moves an item up. So the more items going through, they all get up there eventually. So when you got the odd item coming through, it's not very fast. But if you've got a lot coming through, this is incredibly fast and efficient. The way this design works too is you've got 3 hoppers here. So this hopper faces into the side, and this hopper faces into that side. So you've got 2 inputs on the bottommost dropper, and it loads the entire system up incredibly quickly. Which is great. Great, great, great. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more resources up and going, because our next objective, which I'll do quickly on the camera, is doing another one of those here. So see what I mean by how the items sort of swing past on the side here? There's a water stream underneath these slabs here, and there's a couple of droppers back here. They take all the items out of here, spit it into the water stream, and they come down here, hit the back, and then slide along this side here, and they glitch up. But and I'm currently recording 1.8. If you have a look, where are we? The top left-hand corner, Minecraft 1.8.9 vanilla. So yep, but you're watching this when patch 1.9 is live. Hopefully, should be coming out on Monday. Should have come out on Monday. So yeah, this is going to be broken in a few hours' time. So this is the most important one. Without this, we won't get fish, which I sell off for currency at the moment, and we're not gonna get any more prismarine shards or crystals. So we really need this to work. Anyway, I'm gonna go make another stack of droppers because we need a few of them. We got quite a way here, and we'll see how we go. All right, I'll be back in a second. So, recently in Pocket Edition, they got an update, and they got, an additional redstone. They got hoppers, droppers, repeaters, droppers, dispensers. Did I say hoppers? I did. And a few other little bits and pieces, but, I don't believe in Pocket Edition you actually need to craft anything like this, but I figured, if you don't, and you'd like to see how it's done, then you just saw me do it. There we go. But I thought I'd make a whole stack of comparators because I kind of really want them. I like having a lot of them on hand and get going. Let's go do the thing. Let's go do the thing. Alright. Try and do it on camera. If not, then it'll be an update. Yay! Alright, so back here, so what we'll do, first of all we'll want to stop the flow of items. And we'll do that by going like this. Alright, if we lose some items, I'm not worried. Not worried at all. If we get this done nice and quick, it shouldn't take us too long, and then it can all get started again. So let's take this out. And this. Now, last time I did this, because of the input has to come into the side, what we're going to do is we're going to go down one. Like that. So we'll take out this entire section here like this. And as you can clearly see, I'm at bedrock. Right on top of it, so we got very little room, which is why I can't build my own design, which really frustrating. But hey, that's my problem to work on another time. So what we'll do is we'll go up here and shift and hit the space bar. Go up a little bit more. I don't have my jump beacon in range. That's alright. Tempted to put more beacons around this area, since I've got beacons and beacons and beacons lying around because of my nether base. Go up some more. Now, why? Oh, that's right. This might cause a bit of a mess. Got some water streams right there. Oh, that's right. Alright, no problem. Bang. Problem solved. Yay! Yeah, that works. Alright, so what happens is I've got an overflow, and what happens is if this gets overwhelmed, this whole system over here gets overwhelmed, you can just see the ice just back there a little. In fact, we're going to go up anyway. Oh wow. Holy wow. Okay. Well, you can leave. So what happens is that it goes around in a circle here and back through here, so potentially gets picked up anyway. We'll go. Okay, I'll go up. I don't have my water walking boots on. Pain in the bum. This is not working out for me. Ah, no! Major fail! Major fail! Hello, I'm Major Fail! There's my glass right there. Okay. This is a little clunky. Oh well. Anyway, that'll do. That fix. Let's let ourselves out. Wow, the lag. All of the lag, guys. Sheesh. Alright. Oh no, wait, can't do that. It's gonna wash everything away if we do that. It's the water lag and everything out. There we are. Who cares about the rest? We'll leave it there. Anyway, we'll get started on the thing here. It's going to be a bit of a long one. Yes, and that's Mr. Patrick. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Jeez, this thing's going off, isn't it? My inventory is really taking a hit. Alright. Cool. What we'll do is the input's going to be here. Boom. And we'll put the other input just here. We'll put that there. Yes. So what will happen is we'll have the water stream come down here and it'll sort of swing itself around. So we'll put a block there. Right. So what we need to do now is we'll get ourselves back into here. Now, don't have room there, I don't think. We'll find out. It looks like we've got room. Alright. Cool. So we'll put our first comparator there. It needs to be in extraction mode, and we also need some repeaters. The repeater goes into there. We've got yeah, we'll put that down. Actually, you know what we could do? We've got some of these spare, so we'll put them in there. So if I come across it, I'm not likely to smack it out. And we need some redstone. We'll grab you. Jeez, this inventory's full. It wasn't like this a moment ago. We also need a bit more space over here, like so. And then we go into another comparator in the subtraction mode. Or is it regular? Give me 5 seconds. You can see what I'm looking at. Yes, I'm right. Go back to Minecraft. Alright, so that's in subtraction mode. Goes to some redstone dust there. Need a block here. We'll clear out this whole area. Nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. Alright, so what I've done is I've cleared out some space and we're on the go. So what's going to happen is we've got the droppers going up there like you saw me install. The two input, because it's two input hoppers go there and there. The water stream's going to curve around. We've got our two hoppers here. Now this is the silencer. This actually quietens this up. It sort of counteracts the ticking of the droppers. It's designed by, like I mentioned, by DocM77JL2579, and it counteracts the hoppers, so they're quiet droppers, and they're quiet until they're empty, and they tick only once, and that's it. So this is reading the dropper here, goes through to repeater, which strengthens the signal because you only get strength of 3 out of that otherwise. Goes into some redstone dust just here. We'll put a torch there so we can see what's happening. Goes into a subtraction mode, another subtraction thing, which is going to be for the clock. The clock goes like that, and over to here, and this is where we're going to start the redstone snake. You don't need to see me installing the snake, you sort of saw what that looks like, but it involves lots of shifting. Lots and lots of shifting. We're just going to put some more furnaces here, because why not? And we'll put a furnace here. A furnace. There we go. Cool. So then we only need to do some water. I'm going to have trouble getting out, aren't I? That's alright, we can live with that. Alright, so that's it. And I'll start installing the redstone snake. Alright, back in a minute, guys. Hey gang. Did the thing to do. Had to go repair a wall block in there, which is why I'm holding my redstone. There was a spider in here and killed it, and I accidentally hit it, so I had to go make more. And for whatever reason, the whole the wall part got lost. Anyway, so I'll pull this out. The items flow through, keep the water stream, except it disappears around the corner to that hopper. So those two hoppers face into a dispenser down here. And I eventually got this to work. It took actually a little while. If anyone's following me on Facebook, they would have seen me post about it. It wasn't working, and it was really frustrating. I managed to... well, I didn't manage. I built this exactly the same way as I did the other one. Nothing was different, and... weird. So I had to get a repeater and face them into every block. So it meant sort of dragging this whole project out. So the whole thing is really ugly, and it's been kludged together, and I'll probably neaten it up another time when I'm feeling better about it all. But nevertheless, it's done, it's working now. Even if it's been slag fizzed. But it works efficiently, actually. Coolies. So we're just going to shove this in here and pretend it doesn't exist. This should run without any interference. I've been running my mob farm the whole time, and it's kept up. And it doesn't stop working like the other system tended to. Once it backed up, it was just done. Absolutely done. This takes the whole lot. It's a good thing. As long as it down here doesn't all get chockers, and it won't, because the whole thing is just... there's a lot there to fill up, and it won't. Something would have dramatically changed for that to happen, and at that point, it needs a lot of attention. But it keeps up. So that's cool. And yes, this is a map of my base. I can't do this for my other base, for my nether base, because compasses don't work and that kind of stuff, so we'll never get to see the nether base like that. But that's fine. Now we've got more things to sort out. We do, so I'm going to finish sorting this out, and then we're going to probably find something interesting to do. Because I am contentless today. Just kind of waiting around for stuff to happen, I think. I think everyone is. I want the thing to happen. Anyway, guys, that's our 3 XP farms. We started off with the Ender. That was a variation on Ethos and DocM77's design. It's arguably the best method of XP that we have on the server. It's the fastest anyway. Then we hopped off to the Blaze farm. That was designed by Nims. And lastly, we came up to the Gold farm by Snowcrash. And that's a great one for being AFK. In fact, the Blaze farm is too. But at the Gold farm, you don't really have to do very much. Sadly, you didn't get to see very much of me doing that. Because it stopped working partway through for one reason or another, and I don't know why, but it did. Anywho, that's all I've got time for. My name is Slagfizz, and I'm your local bearded Minecrafter. Have a good one, guys.